Hello and welcome to Around the World with Softy Safiyah.
And today we are going to a new tour of Europe with three countries that makes up the Low Countries.
Belgium?
Now, yes, Belgium.
England,
No, not England.
Netherlands?
Netherlands and Luxembourg. Now, these are called Low Countries because they are high countries. One of the most important mountains in Europe is the Alps. It's beautiful. Snow Alps.
what's the
One chocolate has Alps mountain in it. World's favorite chocolate.
Alpine.
It starts with T. T-O-B.
Tob.
Tobler. It's written Toblerone, but it's called Tobler. And they have there's a hidden mascot in the mountains of Tobler. Who can tell me what is the animal hidden
in Dublin.
in Tobler? Not a wolf. It's the grizzly bear. So next
Rocky
time,
Mountain.
the Rocky Mountains have it, but the Alps have it, and that's the high countries. So these are three new countries that I'm going to introduce. And the first one that we're going to talk about is called Netherlands. Now, Netherlands, a very important country.
That's
It's famous
Netherlands.
for beautiful things. They are actually, Netherlands have the best windmills in the world. What's a windmill?
I don't know.
What's a windmill?
I don't know.
That
So-
which goes round and round and round.
Round and round, yes, just like your new spinners. But this one has some blades in it. It's like a fan which is standing.
And there is a house inside.
Okay, there's a house
And
inside.
it's usually in farms.
Yeah, usually in farms.
Yes.
It's usually found in
makes
farms,
noise.
and it goes and goes. It's called the wind energy. Yes,
It makes voice like
it makes noise. Okay, and what are another thing that is so special about
it
Netherlands?
takes lots of voice, and then it has like Netherlands color is and its capital is Amsterdam.
Okay, Netherlands is Amsterdam, but one of the important thing about Holland. Why did I say Holland? Netherlands, another name called the Holland, and the people of Netherlands are called
Dutch.
Dutch. Oh wow! So it's a very different country with different names, and it is actually the Dutch loves the bicycle. This country is called the bicycle capital of India. There are 18 million bicycles on the street. I was in Bangalore last week, and there is the Zoom Car app. So you can also do that. You download the app from Zoom Car, and there are bicycles all over the place. HSR, Koramangala. All you have to do is, there is a small app there on the bicycle, a QR code. Just scan the code, take the bicycle, and ride wherever you want. They'll charge you as much as you're riding in your bicycle. Once you park it wherever you want, you can leave the cycle there itself. Fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what Netherlands people do. The Dutch people, they love. And they also have a favorite color. What's the favorite color of Holland?
Red.
They are called the orange country. Bicycle? Okay, yes, you all must learn how to ride a bicycle.
I know how to ride two-wheeler.
Okay. And another important thing about these Dutch is this is orange color. The orange army is what they call
Why do they call it orange?
because of the national flower. And the national flower of Holland is,
I can guess.
guess,
Marigold.
marigold. Okay, close to marigold.
Wait then.
What could it be?
And sunflower. Sunflower.
Sunflower. Okay, close to sunflower. The small ones. They start with T
Kindle.
and Kindle. Okay.
T-U-L-I.
Okay, tulips. All right. So this also Netherlands is called the flower capital of the world. So many things about Netherlands that we are learning about. It is the bicycle capital, the flower capital, and there was a painter called Van Gogh. Van Gogh is one of the most famous painters in the world, along with Picasso, and he is from Netherlands. Picasso, Van Gogh, Michelangelo, these are some special old-time painters. But Van Gogh's painting today are sold for millions of dollars. But when he was alive, he could only sell one painting in the world.
Why?
Because nobody thought he was great. Sometimes people become great after their death, after they pass away. And that's how life
he
is.
will not get money, no?
He will not. He died a poor man, Van Gogh. There's a scientist called Tesla, Nikola Tesla. Even he died a very poor man. But today, Tesla is one of the largest companies making hydel power. All right, I'll tell you about a girl who's from Netherlands. A very, very young girl. She wrote a book called Diary of a Young Girl. Who's that girl?
That's right.
Anne Frank. Good girls. Anne
And
Frank.
she was killed by the Germans.
Yes, so we spoke about Germany yesterday. Anne Frank was a German Jewish teenager, and a family moved from Anne Frank. Zingy? Say Anne
Grade 6.
Frank. And
Grade 6 got
yes,
topic.
and what happened was Anne Frank moved from Germany to Amsterdam just before World War II. And she stayed there with her family, hiding in a small loft, in a small place in a home, away from the SS, Secret Security Army or Secret Service of the Hitler's Nazi Party. But just when she thought that she will be escaping it, she was found and they killed Anne Frank. But she's such a brave girl. She wrote a diary about everything she wanted to write. And today we can read a diary called The Diary of a Young Girl. So this is Netherlands. Very quickly, 2 questions on Netherlands before we go. What's the flag color of Netherlands?
Red, blue, and white.
Red, blue, and white. Very similar to Russia. Is that right?
Yeah.
Just the arrangement is different,
Czech
isn't it?
Republic also.
Czech Republic also.
All these are like
Sister, brother.
Sisters and brothers. All right, wonderful. Right. So in a special low countries, I also want to talk about one of the smallest country in Europe.
Netherlands.
It is near Netherlands and it is called Luxembourg. Luxembourg actually is sandwiched between Germany and Belgium. And sandwich, you know what you do? What if you put a cheese between 2 bread?
Yes.
So on right side of Luxembourg is Germany, on left side is Belgium.
And squeeze in the
And it's so small, the capital Luxembourg is
Luxembourg City.
Luxembourg City. All right,
When
but Netherlands is just above Luxembourg.
But for us, it is
And
big,
sandwich?
you know.
For us, it is in like India, it is the size of Goa. They only give burger.
Like
Like-
Netherlands should be
Yes.
in the cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and Luxembourg should be the chicken inside the burger.
Okay, no, Luxembourg
Germany
is like
should
the cheese. Luxembourg is cheese, and Netherlands and Germany are like the bread on top.
Yeah.
All right.
This Belgium is like the bread on down.
Okay, but one very important thing about Luxembourg is that it is the country of the castles. So Luxembourg has a castle called Vianden Castle, which was completely ruined, and Netherlands bought it, and Netherlands made it, and today a lot of fairy tales are told with Luxembourg's castle in mind. What else can I talk about Luxembourg? Yeah?
Like Cinderella.
Like Cinderella, alright. You see, Luxembourg is a country that is ruled by the Grand Duke. That means
Who are the Grand Duke?
that's a royal family who is voted by the public. Interesting, isn't it? So kings are there, but king have to be given a vote by the public. If the public don't like the king, then they will not remain. So the current duke's name is Henry, and Luxembourg.
Who is the Duke?
The duke means duke is like a word for king, but it's duke or duke is
Why only Duke? Like if no other country.
no other country has duke. Only Luxembourg has duke. Wow, your questions are making me think again about Luxembourg. But one thing that Luxembourg people like is they like to dance. So they go every year on the street to celebrate the life of Saint Willibrord. He was a monk who lived very happily. Only thing he had with him is a white handkerchief. That is why the white strip in Luxembourg is from the monk's handkerchief. The red one, what do you think the red one is about?
Blood.
Red one is the blood, all the effort that they put, and blue is
The victory.
victory. Oh wow, Jumpy, this is nice. And
Blue blood comes from
which octopus have blue blood?
yes.
Oh,
And it
that's
has-
interesting.
And it has many hearts.
8 octopus have 2 hearts.
Yeah.
Yes, and 8 tentacles, 8 hands. All right. So on this note, let's end Luxembourg
Dolphins
and
can speak
And
to each other.
And?
In the water.
who?
Dolphins.
Dolphins will speak inside. All right. So you listen to animal tales as we go, and we'll listen.
can also
So we
And
finish.
octopus is a different creature.
Okay, so now we end up our Luxembourg story. Until then, good night. Say bye bye to your friends.
Bye bye.